Hey y'all, crazymommakelly coming back at you from my part of PA. Well, it's been a while since I've been on. I've been coming down with a chest cold, so if I cough in this video, please bear with me. I have another story for you about our lovely weird PA, out of the Great Big Book of Everything. This has to deal with freedom of religion in Pennsylvania. Okay, and that being said, I'd like to shout out to my pagan friends that are watching this. I'd like to say happy Mabon for the Northern Hemisphere, and happy Ostara for the people down in Australia and all that. Big shout out. I hope you're enjoying your Sabbath, and I hope your weekend goes well. Well, anyways, back to the story. This takes place in Bucks County, between Quakertown and Dublin. It's in the State Park region area. I'll name the State Park down below. I'm having kind of trouble trying to say it right. I don't want to butcher it, because we know I'm good at that. anyways, this has to do with a little area. It's meditative gardens. It's a place for quiet contemplation and for meditation. And it's been closed down by the people that run the area, the group of people that run the area, because, I don't know, maybe nosy people or whatever, because this has been going on for a couple hundred years. People are kind of freaked out because they don't know what's going on there. The place is run by the Fraternitas Rosicrucians. And if anybody knows that, that's the, Brotherhood of the Rose Cross, or the Rosicrucians. The Rosicrucians is a group, a secret society. They don't really broadcast what their rituals are, so it kind of freaks people out. But that's what the gardens are originally from. And it's kind of odd looking area because there's two large pyramid-shaped buildings there. And that is, has to do strongly with some of their religious beliefs. And symbology. That's what the buildings are there for. It's kind of overgrown and with shrubbery and everything. It's gated up and there's no trespassing sign painted there. The sign of the Rosicrucians is pretty interesting. It's a cross with a rose on it, of course. The cross, of course, is Christian, and I think it's inside of a pyramid. Yeah, so the pyramid the pyramid building represents their beliefs. I think it goes back to Egypt, obviously, the pyramids. And the cross, obviously Christian, and the rose is actually an older symbol, and it's a pagan symbol, and it's meant to be silent. That's what the rose is for. In Roman culture, in the dining halls, where people would have great big feasts and everything, they usually depicted roses throughout the building. And the roses were meant to say, I'm here, you're my friend and everything, but whatever I'm saying under the influence of wine or whatever is kept secret. So that's what that is for. There's a little tale about that. Actually, if you want to look it up, it's about, the legend goes that Cupid gave Harpocrates, the god of silence, a rose in exchange for keeping Venus's secrets. So that's what that means. Anyways, the Rosicrucians is a society. It started in Germany, and it started in 1614, and it was the publication of a book called Fama Fraternitas, or Fatalities, or whatever. I'll put the name of the book down below. And it describes the travels of a mystical figure named Christian Rosicrucian through Damascus to Egypt, temple, or pyramid, Egypt, and other biblical places. So it's a mystical Christian society, and that's what the area is for. That's just my cousin walking through the door. Anyways, that's what the Rosicrucians are all about. So people are freaked out about this. They have been for like hundreds of years. The Rosicrucians is actually a secret society, and they've been in Pennsylvania for a really long time. They've actually been here and they've been established for a long time, even before the Revolutionary War. So they've been here for a while. So people are kind of freaked out because sometimes if you drive past on the roadway or everything, you he's tearing off my porch today. Anyway, I got off a train of thought. I'm sorry, people. Yeah, he laughs about it. He thinks it's funny. So what this is, in the course of the travels of this mystical creature person for the Rosicrucians, it started the publication of the book. He gathers secret wisdom from orders whose origins and nature are now lost to the outsiders. Okay, so anybody in the Stoic traditions probably knows some of the rituals and what they do and whatnot. The book attracted many mystical followers. The book that I mentioned before, the Fama Fraternitas, it has people such as Gnostics, the Pythagoreans, and the Magi, and the Freemasons, and all under one umbrella. So the Rosicrucians have a little bit to do with that. People are freaked out when they drive past there, I think. They don't know really what's going on. Yeah, even in the book, Great Big Book Everything, one lady said that she thinks, or one gentleman, I'm not sure which, but she said that she thinks that they might be the KKK. She's not real sure what goes on there, because all she knows is she hears chanting and she sees robed figures. There's heavy symbology involved in the Rosicrucian, and around that area you'll find, the pyramid with the rose and the cross inside there. Anyways, and then you'll also see the pyramid with the all-seeing eye, and which is kind of interesting because that's on a dollar bill, y'all. You know what I mean? And some pretty famous people were part of the Rosicrucians. Benjamin Franklin was known to be a Rosicrucian. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on there. They're holding their rituals or practicing freedom of religion. If anybody wants to know more about this, it's in Great Big Book Everything, which I call, but it's the book, Weird Pennsylvania. I hope this is all I got to say for my thing. I might do another video on it if anybody wants me to. Well, blessed be, and take care, y'all. Peace.